Hi everyone, I am John
I'm Joni.
for the Human Potential. Today I'm going to talk to you a little different topic, more about exercise and being physically fit and basically how to get physically fit. I'm not a doctor, I don't prescribe, I'm just telling you my personal experience and our personal experience.
Right.
But the one thing that I've come to know, and I can 100% tell you based on my experience, that all the exercise in the world, it's good, but it's not going to help you lose weight. It's just not. I've trained a lot of people. The yoga classes that we did, people were losing weight left and right. Right?
Right.
They were yoga was more of a power yoga, right?
Right. Right.
It was not. It was body weight exercising, right? And
Right.
people were losing weight left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the number one thing I can tell you, if you're looking to lose weight, is food. 100% food. It's the foods you are eating. You change your diet, right? You
Mm-hmm.
change how you eat, you're going to change your body.
You will. There's no doubt about it. 100%.
It's just not about exercise.
No. Um, and people will say, the exercise keeps your body moving and fluid and it helps you in so many ways. But the weight loss, you you find very little benefit for weight loss if you're not changing your eating habits.
Right.
Because no amount of exercise can make up for 6 Twinkies,
Right.
or whatever it is you're
Right.
eating. So,
Right. So if you're serious about losing fat, not just weight, where you want to drop weight. So what does exercise do? Exercise helps keep the body flexible. Exercise muscle work helps keep the body strong.
right,
Helps keep your skeleton body strong, your muscles strong, your bones strong. That's true. All that you need. If you just change your diet and don't do that, then you could lose muscle along with fat. So you still want to keep the body strong and toned and exercising
right,
with body weight exercises or weights or some type of muscular work to help with the bones, right?
right. And it's going to benefit you so much in your daily life. I can't even tell you. As a person who is getting older, I don't want to lose my ability to do things. I
No.
want to be able to do the things I've always done. And if I see that starting to diminish, then I know I'm not exercising enough. I've got to.
And I can tell you what worked for me, and even you. And I can show pictures literally of like, boy, I lost weight. And then a couple months later, or even a couple weeks, I should say, I lost even more. It's like, wow, the diet that worked for me the best was paleo, without question. Paleo diet. I cut out all processed foods, alcohol. I cut out breads, pastas.
Right, basically everything white, you know,
I ate
rice,
meat,
pasta, bread.
vegetables. That's it. I ate eggs, right?
Right.
Um, I would do spinach shakes. You saw my concoctions.
You did a smoothie, a vegetable smoothie every day with spinach, all sorts of greens.
Garlic, raw garlic.
Oh,
Did that stink
yes.
up the house?
Yes, it did. I have to say though, the amount of discipline that you had, I've never seen anybody else be that disciplined. I mean, there was not a I'll just cheat and have a cookie today. Not never. He did not do that.
But that's the thing. You think, oh my God, this is just ridiculous. How long did it take?
It was fast.
3 months.
It was really fast.
I went from 215 down to 165 in 3 months.
I've never seen anyone do that before. That was incredible.
The only thing I will say is all I did was just walk.
His body did respond.
Yes.
It responded unbelievably well.
I just walked. We walked a lot.
We did. We walked every day.
If I were going to do it over again, I would have kept up with the weight training, because I know I lost some muscle.
Yeah.
Along with the losing of the weight, so I would have kept up with the muscle work and make sure my body was still strong, because I was just walking, which was fantastic, and it wasn't like HIIT training. It wasn't anything like that.
No, we just walked.
I just walked. We walked 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles a day. And when you're outside, it was like you didn't know it.
It felt good. It was very good.
We were just walking. But I do know I did lose some muscle in that weight loss, and I would have kept up with my strength training, resistance training, if I had to do it over again. But
that's okay. You got back to it.
But I've been doing this for years and years and years and years. I've worked out. I've done everything. Nothing ever has affected me as much as the food. The minute you decide that you're going to change your lifestyle and the types of food that you eat is when you're going to see the greatest amount of change. For me personally, I don't care what anybody says. Training weights and all this, riding a bike, HIIT training, all that crap. Fantastic. Do it. I'm not saying don't do it. Do it. Great. But if you're not altering your lifestyle with the food, it's going to be difficult. Right?
Right. Absolutely.
Even bodybuilders. I mean, elite bodybuilders. And yeah, steroids, all that. But they say without the food, it's very difficult. You got to eat the right types of foods.
Yeah, that's all they talk about on their, if you watch some of their videos, they're always talking about, and the smallest amount of food affects them. Well, I just ate, 3 ounces of rice or something. And it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea it was that precise.
Now, you don't have to be that precise.
No.
At all. But I'm telling you, if you just get rid of that rice and you just eat vegetables with protein, fish, steak.
Fish, chicken, steak.
Yeah.
Any kind of protein.
Yeah. Eggs.
Right.
I don't do a lot of chicken personally. I don't like it. If I do eat chicken, it's going to be thighs or the legs. I like the dark meat. I'm not a big bird guy, so the food that I eat is.
But it's an okay protein source.
Yeah, it's a good protein source.
Yeah, even if
I do fish, shrimp, eggs. I did a lot of eggs. Yes, I do pasture raised eggs. Yes, I do grass finished beef. Not always. I buy our steak that's on sale and we cook it up.
Right.
But I'm telling you, if you stick to steak, protein and vegetables, you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight because now you're giving your body the foods that's going to help get rid of that crap that's been sitting in your system. Why does fasting work? Why does intermittent fasting work? Here's my theory on that, my take. I think when you're first starting out, intermittent fasting and fasting is good. It's beneficial. Why? Because it's allowing your body to heal. But if you look at it from more of a just logical framework, your body eats something that it doesn't know. It doesn't recognize it. And you keep doing that over and over and over. So it's going to put it over here and store it until it can get to it.
Stores it as fat.
I don't know if it's fat or what, but it's going to store it, right? And it's until it figure out what it is. Right? It's because it doesn't know to get rid of it. Because you just keep eating the same crap, right?
Right.
Which then comes to fat. It appears to be fat,
mm-hmm.
right? And it stores in your body toxins. That's why when some people go on a diet sometimes, or they change their lifestyle, they don't feel as good
at first
because they got all those toxins stored in the body, and now the body's starting to get rid of it, and you kind of
it's releasing them. Yeah.
Or you go through that carb withdrawal, carb flu.
Oh, I had that.
Yeah.
It was bad.
You don't feel good.
My head would hurt every day, and I didn't know what was wrong,
Yeah.
For a little while, then it passed.
So these are our personal experiences. This is not what we've read or what people told us. Once we have these experiences, then we research and we go, okay.
Right.
A good example of researching is like when I went through my bypass surgery, cardiac surgery, I had huge insomnia. I mean, I couldn't sleep. And it was not good,
He was getting very nervous about it and anxious.
And then she did research on it and found that that's one of the side effects.
It's very common, and it happens almost to everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no sleep.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I would sleep intermittent, but, it would be like I would be up at like 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock in the morning until I just got tired and went to sleep. Right. Or forced myself. But I'm saying it was after, like, what's going on? We did the research. We found out that, insomnia is kind of common after this type of surgery, which was kind of strange. So when we go through this, we're like, we don't feel good with removing all the processed carbohydrates. We were not feeling good. We do the research and we found this thing, carb flu.
Keto flu,
whatever.
Yeah.
And we go, okay, so this is kind of normal. And then you start to think about it logically. Okay, so you have all these toxins in your body that's now your body is, what fasting does is it can now, because you're not filling it full of food, you have enough fat on you
it can use that fat
to live on it. So it starts drawing from that fat. Yeah.
Right,
and that fat has what in it? Toxins.
All that,
too.
yeah, all that.
And the body starts to process it. So for me, it's more of a logical reality. Like, okay, that's why I'm not feeling good. And once I get rid of this, then I'll feel better. And it's the same way with weight loss. If you're not feeding your body this crap, the next thing you know, it starts using this other stuff as a fuel source, and it starts getting rid of it, shredding it.
Right.
What it does, and the body is an amazing.
Maybe that's why they say it's better to lose weight slowly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you don't feel it as much. I don't know. That's just.
I think if you just stop thinking about it as losing weight and just getting healthier.
Right.
Because it really isn't about losing weight for me. It wasn't. That was a byproduct. I got diagnosed with a calc score of 800, and I went, oh, crud, I got to start changing the way I eat. I got to start changing my lifestyle because what I'm eating is causing inflammation in my body, and that's the key. It was causing, right? And I wanted to get rid of the inflammation.
Right.
I was medically unhealthy, metabolically unhealthy, I should say. Insulin resistance. I needed to become insulin sensitivity. Right, so we started measuring my waist, height, weight. You can go online.
There's a ratio for that.
Yeah. And once you get metabolically sound. So for me, it really wasn't about weight loss. It was about I need to get healthy, and the weight loss was a byproduct of how I ate. Right, but I've done this before where I thought I was eating healthy and I wasn't losing anything, and I was exercising and I was on the treadmill and I was working out, but I wasn't losing any weight. I wasn't trimming up. I wasn't, any of that. I was strong. You'd look at me and you go, well, he doesn't look fat, but I was big. You can see.
It was kind of all over your whole body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could see it, right?
Right.
And you look at pictures from me before and you go, yeah. You were kind of heavy.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would exercise. I thought I was eating healthy. I wasn't. Until I changed the paleo lifestyle. Paleo diet. Carnivore, whatever. I do more carnivore now than I do paleo.
You're closer to carnivore now. You don't eat
a lot of vegetables.
A lot of vegetables. You eat some, but I think that's more for variety than anything else. You don't really.
Yeah, because I'll incorporate a potato. I do eat potatoes now. But once you get metabolically healthy, you can incorporate a little bit more.
Yeah,
right? You can
never
process
fully
it.
go back, but you can still add in a few things that you enjoy.
Well, you
and
can
not feel the effects.
You can if you want to. You won't feel good.
Yeah. Well,
but you can.
Right.
You'll choose not to because you'll go, ugh, you'll eat it and not feel good. Right.
And what I find kind of fascinating too is you do get more sensitive to it.
Yes.
Like the worse you eat, you can keep eating that way. You'll keep getting fatter, but you can keep getting that. You can keep eating that and not notice anything. But the minute you stop, your body responds. So Now,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you're like, God, why do I feel so
Yeah,
bad?
I don't
Oh, I
feel
had that.
well, yeah.
And it's like, oh, I had 3 slices of pizza yesterday. And it's like,
Oh.
oh,
Yeah.
that lays in you like a
Yeah.
ton of bricks and you don't feel good.
I know.
I'm not putting down pizza, but
No. I love pizza,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
it
but
doesn't love me.
yeah, we don't make a steady diet of it, but boy, oh boy.
But you might go back and then eventually you're going to go, enough. Hey, I ain't doing that anymore.
Right.
Because I don't feel good.
We've done it.
Right?
Yeah, we've been, back and forth with all this.
Right. And so like now, I can't say I really eat sugar at all. I'd say, yeah, even every now and then.
Small amount, like you might eat a small amount of fruit.
Yeah,
I mean,
fruit,
I saw
yeah.
you eat a piece of watermelon one day.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not
A banana,
Yeah,
watermelon.
there's
I might
sugar
have an
in
apple.
it, but it's not. It's a natural form. You're not eating anything like in a processed form, like
Right.
pastries or.
I don't do it a lot.
None of that.
I don't do it a lot. I'd say my only real carb source nowadays is I'll have a potato, just because I like potatoes. I like how it makes me feel, but I'm not eating 15 potatoes.
No, you eat one.
I don't
and
eat
it's one small one.
15 slices of watermelon, but I don't really have cakes. I don't really.
You don't eat baked goods of any type, really.
No.
Or,
And it's a choice. It's just a choice. But getting back to the main, reason, I didn't do it for weight loss. I did it because, I wanted to get healthy. And yeah, it was a little too late for the bypass surgery. I already had the blockage. But, now that it's fixed, knock on wood, hopefully the continued process of healthy living, healthy eating will,
Well, extend your life, I hope.
well, knock on wood, we
yeah.
hope, right?
Yeah.
Take care of the problem. And even then, I don't even know if I would have stayed on this, if this would have corrected anyways. No one, there's really not a whole lot of research out there if you can remove plaque from the arteries. Dr. Gundry has talked about it, and he's had some good results, so that may be somebody to research as well.
But you don't know how long it takes, and once you've got it, you are fearful. It makes you fearful.
Yeah, and I'm mental when it comes to that.
Yeah, you are a little bit.
Yeah, so I mean, the weight loss was a byproduct of how I ate. But if you're looking to lose weight, get healthy. But if you're looking to lose weight, I'm just telling you, all the exercise in the world is not going to help. From my experience, again, we're not doctors, but from my experience, it's not going to help you unless you change the way you eat, your lifestyle, food.
Right.
Food, 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 food.
Yep. You got that right. That's
Paleo.
it.
And I do
In a
suggest
nutshell.
paleo. Keto, paleo, carnivore. Find what works for you, stick to it, and you'll see results quickly. Believe it or not. It doesn't take long to turn your whole life around. So anyways, hope that helps, guys. Just wanted to give that to you, share a little bit about my experience and what we went through and how we kind of sort of changed our lifestyle. That continues to this day. So hit that like, share, subscribe, guys. Remember, you're great who you are. Love yourself for what you are and who you are. You are wonderful, and have a great rest of your day.